Hello everybody, welcome back to part 11. And in the previous video we found out why Georgie wanted to become a cop because of his grandpa and grandfather or whatever. And the girl with blue hair, she didn't want to be beholden to her audience or her fans or whatever. She wanted to do what she wanted to do, and she hated the fact that based on what she does, if she is a success or not, others' opinion. But that's just life in general. So yeah, quite interesting. Short video yesterday, but we're only, man, it feels like we're like 15% into this game. This game's like 11 hours deep, or 11 videos deep, and it feels like I'm not even halfway done, based on the bar that I've seen. Anyway, because it gives you a bar that says how far you are into it, and it's like, is this a 30-hour game? I don't know. I wish they had the option to change my name for the barista, but whatever. Okay, let's read the headlines of the day. At least it's pretty. Researchers respond over alleged algae invasion. At least it's pretty. Really? Is that the best you got? Jesus Christ. The Wolfer Tech teams up with Golmix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. Oh, so it'd never have to use maintenance again. So that would be something. That's pretty good. Wow, that would drive down costs massively, wouldn't it? In this universe, alien sightings increase. Is this an invasion? Well, we've had a lot of aliens come to our coffee shop recently, so maybe that's what they're referring to. But who knows? Also, we've got to check the social media. We haven't had Freya return yet either. It's 11 hours deep or whatever. Bailey's. Hey, yeah. Give me a second, Bailey. Let me check social media. Hi, he's still got Supermodel up there. Obviously, he hasn't changed his thing. Bailey's freelance designer. He's changed his profile picture, I believe. Okay, whatever. Lucas. The hell? Is that when he was a kid? Okay. Alright, let's look at the stories. Aqua. I'm very lucky to have people who are with me no matter what. I won't take it for granted. Good point. Shit. Hold on. Like that. Riona. Normal schedule. Alright, whatever. Lucas. Wow, what's he posted here? Jesus. You want to know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Check out my good sponsor here, oh, for Christ's sake. Been working with them for eons, and I always love their stuff, but you all know that. You know that. Oh, God damn it. You all know that already. Whatever. Is that it? That's all it was for social media today. Alright, so what's up with Bailey's today in his relationship? Why can't I generally cannot move over to that side. What the hell's going on? Knock knock. Anyone there? Yo. There we are. Mr. Bailey, hi. Why can't I move over here? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright, but you look pretty distracted. A penny for your faults? You could say that again. Ah, you can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Where everyone puts a mask on. Seen Batman? Spider-Man? Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. That is interesting. Why as a barista we going so deep in thought into this randomly? Why are you thinking about it, Bailey? I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. That's true. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Wonder why. Is he referring to his girlfriend? Or just in general? Does that have anything to do with your wedding? Ah, yeah, to Miss Lou again. said the same thing. Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Whew. We've been through so much, there's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? Maybe some breathing space. Find yourself again a little bit and then come back to it and maybe reach a compromise. I don't know. I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space, fair play, and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Well, that's a deeper conversation to have. You're worried about the wedding. And the wedding's one aspect of it. What about every day for the rest of your lives? What are you planning? What do you want? Is that easy for you to go forward? Are you on the same page in that regard? You know what I mean? Who knows? Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm going to tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Good point. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus, butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus, great with milk, honey please. Okay. Well, we haven't been doing a lot of the pea one. Milk and honey. Let's serve it up. Dreaming blue. Nice. I am not putting any art on that. It looks perfect. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, INSANEBRIT. Again, I wish I would have changed my name to Perry. Just normal. Whatever. But there you go. It is what it is. My bad. Can't change it now. This is so nice. And it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Yes. I'm sorry about that. Don't be, I don't even miss them, most of the time. In the end, they're just random bunch of people. That's what it feels like, doesn't it? Just a random bunch of people that piss you off and bring their shit to you. And we don't have very much in common, agreed. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bayliss. I think so too, but it's just one person I miss. But I've been missing her for a while now. Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly, spot on again, INSANEBRIT. I used to have a very close relationship with my great aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remembered in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. Damn, got abandonment issues, huh? A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Ah, yeah, that is ironic. The fact that he's abandoned his family now. And he was worried about it. Well, he grew up and found out what they were really like and thought, I don't have to put up with this shit or they'll ruin my life. So he abandoned them. Fair play to him. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evening curled up into a ball in my room. Jesus. Trying hard not to listen to all that shouting. Damn. Except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Even high society is amazing to keep... Oh. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Ah, yes. High society lark, huh? In the elven world, except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. I see. Nostalgia. Drinking this now with you, it feels like a lot like family again. I'm obliged, man. Thank you. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no, how did it happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see, that's the part of the elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run of the mill colds, but they do get big bad diseases like everyone else, I see. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them, I see. Didn't know that. Well, who the hell? What's it, elf? I don't know. What am I talking about? Anyway, except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live with the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. Another misconception, obviously. If you live the right way. I mean, come on. That's a bit. Death doesn't work that way. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means that they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment, I see. So, yeah, they were fine and then they passed away in their sleep, when in reality they were suffering. It was more complicated, you know what I mean? Longer drawn out, because in their society they don't want to believe that they lived the wrong kind of life. Come on. So that's what they did to my aunt. That's terrible, dude. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. Good God. That sounds really, really awful. I did manage to visit her and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little consolation, sorry. But yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. That's a good point. What shitty people. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm sure she is, dude. And at the same time, you can always break that and don't hide away people. And society has a certain rules and set places of how you should be. And now you're away from those people, you don't have to treat anyone else like that. You don't have to follow in their footsteps, you know what I mean? Break the tradition. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, INSANEBRIT. Here you are letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but yeah, I need that £7.50. I really got to live. Do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are? Well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and... What? Oh, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lou. I definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Oh, who's this? Oh, it's him. God, the space dude. Oh, and his sister. Good evening. Oh, for God's sake, Amanda. Silver. Hi, INSANEBRIT. And hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey. It's nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you are Amanda. We are. But you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Christ's sake. Lou told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the pup. I mean, the nice earthing we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so you are her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Truly. Fiance is a successful outcome of dates with a 13p probability. Jesus Christ. Congratulations on your excellent odds. What? Actualization? Whatever. Thank you. That's a weird way of putting it too. Jesus Christ, Amanda. Alright. Now, calf offspring. We are wishing for a drink. What? Calf offspring? Calf offspring? Yeah. How did you acquire that new title? I have no idea. Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. I don't even know where that got from. Never mind me. You were about to order, Amanda. We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. Oh, she's leaving? Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcome of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. Damn it, we were listening to Bailey's a minute ago. But first, tell me what sort of experience you are after. We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredients you've served us in the past. It's got to be chocolate, surely. Let me think. Haven't served that chocolate, I'm sure. Just 3 chocolates, I suppose, or chocolate, milk and cinnamon, I don't know. Let's just go. Dark chocolate. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. It does. It is at least 56 something whatever difference from anything else we have experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. My god. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since arrival on Earth. My god. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them would rather significant in nature. Oh. What about this one? This one is the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place and we will... What? Miss it. I see. That's nice, thank you. Don't mind me getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble. Oh yeah, how did he deal with that? Ah, that one was quite close actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Sorry guys, my phone went off. Hello. Yeah, Lou mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Ah, please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after the second visit here. Oh, his second visit here, okay. But that's where your help really came in handy, INSANEBRIT. My help? Yes, that card that you got off the agent. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mind you call computer, okay. Once the contents of the card have been unveiled, we analysed the language of its communication, which is quite an interesting mix, if we may say so. It is roughly 60% syntax, whatever, 20% mathematics. We then led, good god, a polynomial time attack on its encryption. So basically, something to do with multiple language attack, so it like decoded it. Expressing the ciphertext, there you go. The point is, Amanda managed to get into the fire system. Okay. So she obfuscated all mentions of OIC of any of us. Okay. Or saved beyond recognition. Okay, so she deleted everything. And some totally legitimate orders came in to send the agent to Europe on an urgent mission, which should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us. I see, so they sent him on a mission in Europe, you know. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't mind that. That's pretty cool. That's good. Whoops, that sounds incredible. It does sound thrilling. Ah, it was a very simple matter of applying hive knowledge. But that as it may, that's great work, Amanda. We are pleased. Amanda is amazing. But let's not forget who got the card in the first place. You really helped us there, INSANEBRIT. Thank you. No problem, dude. I'm very glad to hear that, and very relieved. Yes, we fought on it for a while now, and what around the world? Okay. We have decided we do not care for the sort of excitement. I see. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten a hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, offspring. Good God. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthlings' emotions? No, we came here for the purpose of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a, you call it academic paper, I see. Uncontrolled stimulus and reflexive neural patterns, I see. Deep level communications in hive versus non-hive species. Sounds interesting. Well, basically it's just the differences between the hive and how we communicate. Whoa. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains of the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you are leaving, does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Oh, I see. Right, you are looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was, I think. I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the hive when I came to Earth, and during the entire process when I changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. Okay. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious, doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? Oh, I see, yeah, good point. He's in a hive mindset, isn't he? So why not, wouldn't everybody see him and feel out his emotions and connect with him? Surely someone in his own race or whatever would have been like, Bailey's is pretty cool, Thing is pretty cool. Silver. Let's see what he says. It does and does not. And in fact we hope that there is something our research might improve. The hive sees faults and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. I see. The emotions, as it were. I see. So they're seeing a basis knowledge. You can't have everything, I suppose, of what he wants, but it's not putting them forward. Maybe they're seeing actions more than how he feels. So it's like, you know, you want something, but how badly do you want it? You know what I mean? And it's, if everyone's got the same, you're seeing the same kind of emotion from everyone with their wants and needs. It's very platonic. It's very level, surface level. It's not deep enough for connection. You know what I mean? We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Well, yeah, getting to know each other more deeper, not just on the surface. Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. Well, he's an alien. He's come to Earth. He's done quite well. You know what I mean? It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time, and even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Good point. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lou? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. So does that mean you and Lou found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbye, you guys, but INSANEBRIT, I'd like to invite you to a little surprise ceremony. Oh. A surprise ceremony? Does she know about it? What's happening here? Which will take place 3 days. Hence, whoa, that's some answers indeed. Is that just him, or is he just shocking her? Or because if she don't know, she's gonna be pissy. Yeah, taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. I see. We've gotten, okay, bogged down in the details and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. Yeah, you know, I said the same thing. Have what you want to do. You know, we want to be simple, a small thing. Do it, as long as you're happy. You know what I mean? Worrying about other people's and their expectations. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and the closest family members. Good point. Yeah, good idea. Whether we got them at birth or choose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Bailey. Ah, come on, INSANEBRIT. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, ironically, you know, it's like you're inviting. I mean, you said close family, and the guy who runs the coffee shop's like gonna be there. Like, come on, man. I'm not really a fan of going to weddings and stuff like that. I'd be like, I decline, Mr. Bailey's. I'm sorry. Maybe come in for your reception here. Maybe I need more money. I also have Hyde's invitation here. Damn, he's inviting the fucking customers at the coffee shop. You kidding me? Wedding invitation, a special invitation card for a certain someone. Well, that's Mr. Hyde's. Okay, I'll give it to him. Cool. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious oh yeah, +1. But what am I going to wear? He'll be the best dressed in the bloody wedding when they hold Hyde. Would you give it to him when you see them? Yep. It would be an honour. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the CAF family as well. Or Lou won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? A party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. Is it 99% pleasant? Oh, good God. Yeah, Bailey, what kind of drugs are going to be? And 0% disappointing? That'd be funny. That we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. But sadly, we are leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourists is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that travelling must have a mission, but it seems that tourism is travelling with no other purpose than travelling, which is in essence circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that the real purpose of tourism is to have fun and relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. Well, now you do, dude. But I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here INSANEBRIT, but I always have a place to return to when I feel home. Where I feel home. Okay, that's cool. That's nice to know. Well, that makes that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I'd make it... Okay, I'd like to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. Sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Sweet and soothing. Exactly right. How about hot chocolate with some extra to make it fun? Ah, love it. Okay, love hot chocolate with some sweetness. Okay, and spice would be amazing. So, okay, so hot chocolate. Okay, sweetness. Okay, so hot chocolate, some honey. That would be sweet. And he said some spice. I have no idea what I'm about to create. If it's even legal. What is this? Oh, I like that. It's for 299, but yeah, okay, it's for the, yeah, okay, I like it. I got it right. Cool. Here's a 299,792,458 for a light speed traveler. Oh, we like the name. It's so evocative, what? And adventurous. Evocative. I don't know what that word is. That's weird. I'm trying my best to read that. Yeah, even he's confused. Yes, is the speed of light, not evocative of great adventures. Okay, whatever. I don't know. The speed of light. Oh well. Way to target your audience, INSANEBRIT. Okay, so is that what it's supposed to be? Is that actually the measurement, and it's called that actual percentage of the speed of light? I don't even know about the speed itself. I'm not even sure, but that's kind of cool. I think the speed of light would have been kind of cool just to call it that, like a play on what they are. But I like it. It's clever. Huh, thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? Yes, the next thing. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes, but then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. How does it taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet but with a strong character as well. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that, thank you. Whoa, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. What was that, like, bang, or whatever? Ah, you're alright. I'm just so excited. I can barely sit still. I can imagine a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. What are you excited for? Okay, that was quite a dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think it's quite boring. I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. Yes, good point. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual. But this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. Oh, and in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. So yeah, she preferred the one with a certain face, didn't she? Although Pearl's features are 92% whatever different from left to right, for Christ's sake, we agree with her movie analysis, 99%. Whoa, hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched Orc Westerns together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel, operas. Ha, I see. Learning couples compromise the hard way, I see. So he couldn't stand it, but he was like, I'll watch this if you watch that, kind of thing. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be, isn't it? You're not going to like everything someone likes. You just join them for it. Try to, take part in what they like. Compromise. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that. She's met Amanda and they do get along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Well, that's very brave. I think brave is the word, but I think naive as well, because of what he is or where he comes from. I mean, she might be like, oh my god, you're an alien freak and get away. You never can tell what people are going to be like. So that was I think he was more naive and brave. But to be fair, if it works out, it works out. Maybe he got a good vibe from her. Who knows? It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances to reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like. It takes guts. Ah, you are very kind, but I don't think so. Well, I think it is, but also, like, look how fast they're moving. Maybe he's rushing it a little bit, who knows? But then again, you know, the honeymoon period, see what happens in the long term, you don't know. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Yeah, fair play. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars. I bet not everyone would be minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is, and I realised that I don't want her to have any incomplete picture of me. Fair play. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Fair play. Well, I will say that if she heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. Interesting stuff. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of what I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. Fair play. What is proud? Proud is, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you are achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. Good point. And for others, it's when you think of someone who you care about. Consider who they are and the way they are acting. And it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. Take a sip. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lou, Mr. Bailey. True, chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. Yeah, that's a good point. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99% similar in the end. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must. Go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. Yeah, a lot of people dread packing, like, oh, like, what am I going to wear? Where's my stuff? How many days we spend in there? Can it fit in a suitcase? Do I have a suitcase? Oh my god. What Amanda really means is that I must pack, yeah. While she analyses the Earthling's ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks and so on. Precisely, this is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. God damn. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you are back, Silver, and hopefully he'll bring Pearl, who knows. I will. Good night to you two, Ben. Hasta la vista, strangers. I see. My god. Huh? All questions, I see. Ah, bye to you too. I've got to say, with Amanda and Silver, their interactions with me haven't been the best. I've been bored with them, hearing them talk. But that was actually an interesting one. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, INSANEBRIT. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? Yeah, we could do what the customers do. I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it. Yeah, we'd love it. Okay, cool. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that we could that could be a better fit. True, we probably won't charge just on the basis of the fact that it's a friend, we got invited. At the same time, it does kind of promote my business as well. And maybe get some more customers long term, or people talking about it, you know? And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Ah, Lou's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now. It's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, INSANEBRIT. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. Wow, man, that was a very productive day, wasn't it? Or night. More like a guardian hive mind, yeah. Good night, Mr. Baileys. Yeah, that was quite a good. I like this video. It's actually pretty good. A pretty good day in the coffee shop. Saturday, September 30th, 2023. We made some more coffees or more drinks, cocoa or hot chocolates. That was pretty cool. I'm happy I got them right. I fell a lot more, but we keep going at the end of the day. Alright guys, that is going to be the end of this part of the playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was one of the better interactions I had with, not Bailey's, but Silver and his sister Amanda. For the most part, they've actually been kind of boring me in some aspects of the game. Just not very interesting, this is like the same character experiencing the same thing, asking the same kind of questions, you know, and it's kind of frustrating that way. Whereas I would rather have had when talking to Silver and only Silver, I would rather have had him giving me stories about his dates that he's been going on and how they're catastrophe. That would have been more entertaining to me. At least one or two of those, and then, you know what I mean, and there's some drama going on there, so that might have been kind of interesting. And maybe even trying to explain what a one night stand is or something, and he's like, I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? That would have been kind of funny. I mean, who knows? Rather than have the Amanda character, who's like just a second version of him from the previous game, kind of got dragged out a little bit. But on the whole, hopefully, you know, like I said, they're going back to wherever they're traveling. He's found someone, a partner, and she's understanding to him, or whatever, a success story there. And also the wedding's going to happen at my cafe. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.